Hey everybody, it's James from Wealthquest. Today we're going to talk about healthy holiday spending. Always a challenge this time of year. You know, the funny thing about this topic is that most of the time when we talk about spending, we're talking about our spending when it comes to money. And one of the things I want to do to just kind of flip the script a little bit is actually think more about what we're spending all of our resources on this holiday season. It's not just about cutting back on budgets and making sure that we only spend certain amounts on gifts for all of our cousins and family members. It's really also something we need to think about in terms of how we're spending our time. What do we want from Christmas, not just what do we want for Christmas? It's something we talk about every year, this idea that when we think about what we want from Christmas, a lot of times things like experiences and memories and things that we will talk about in the coming years, that's what rises to the top. When we talk about what we want for Christmas, we tend to talk about toys and gadgets and technology. And that changes the conversation. So one of the things I first like to do is just have the conversation be around what we want from Christmas and then allocate all of the resources this holiday season. How are we going to spend our time together and how are we going to spend our resources investing that time well? One of the things that we learned from a dear friend of ours, Jen Anderson, she taught us about this idea of narrowing down the things, what our kids want for Christmas, into 4 categories. Something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. And it allows us to frame Christmas morning in a way that's less materialistic, less about piles and piles of gifts, and more about just experiencing family time together. And so I would encourage us as we go into this holiday season, not just to be looking at how we're budgeting our money, but also how we're budgeting our time and carving out the space to do the things intentionally that our family actually wants this time of year.